Hello YouTube. Today I have for you, you all, a video concerning these two printing calculators that I found at a Goodwill, actually two different Goodwills near me. I am sorry that I have not been uploading recently. Well, I shouldn't say recently, I should say, I haven't uploaded in a very long time, but I've just been extremely busy. I'm really sorry about that. But jumping back into it, I have right here two printing calculators that I found at separate Goodwills, as I said. This one is a Casio DL-220 printing calculator that I got for $2.99 at Goodwill. As you can see, I haven't taken the sticker off yet. The other one is a Sharp Compet CS-2790, excuse me. This one I got for $5.99 at Goodwill. I know it's upside down, but there you go. Jumping into the details of these, the DL-220, the Casio, I've been trying to do some research, and I found some little snippets of information, and I've determined that this one is valued between $30 and $50 retail price today. I have not found a year for either of these. Sorry about my camera work. I've not found a year for either of these yet. In fact, I can't find anything anywhere about this Sharpe right here. I have no idea. I found some models, or a model specifically similar to it. I believe it was the CS, like 2820, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe you know what I'm talking about. But like I said, I cannot find anything about this Sharpe here. That model that I found that was similar was retailed on, I don't remember what website it was, for around $200. So that gets me kind of excited. I'll keep looking for information on this, and hopefully maybe put out another video on that information that I hopefully find, but as of right now I have not found anything. More details. The Casio, it's, as you can see, it's not as complex as the Sharpe. The Sharpe is lots of buttons, lots of bells and whistles. Here we have, well, this would be the paper holder right here. I didn't notice that it was missing the paper holder until after I bought it, which was okay. Even if I would have noticed that it was missing, I still would have bought it probably. I think in my excitement I just didn't really pay attention. So here would be where the paper would come out. You could tear it off. The display, I will plug both of these in, but we'll do the Casio first. Here we go. So I do have to, I put that paper in there, the Sharpe, as I'm saying this as I'm plugging the Casio in. The paper that's in the Sharpe, that did not come with my purchase. I found this in my house, this paper, and I put it in here. I was able to figure out how to feed the paper in. I'll explain some of that later. But the Casio, if to turn it on, here's the on switch. I have to put paper in it, obviously. Here's the display. I'll just do some, 22 plus 2, for example, 24. And if I want to keep adding 2, 26, 28, 30, and so on and so forth. This is, since it's a printing / accounting calculator, it's not like a normal calculator where once you're done doing one operation and you hit, it'll clear. It won't, keep going like an accounting calculator does. This was the paper feed button, so once I get paper in there, I also, on a side note, I think I have to replace the ink ribbon in the Sharpe and this one as well. But going back to the paper, this is where I'd feed it in, like so. That's about it. This is the total button right here, so if I want to, 30 plus 3 is 39, my total's, 39, obviously. That's up here. We have some switches. This is the on-off print and item switch, the top one. This middle one, I'm not sure what F and cut mean, but 5/4 that has to do with the decimals, whether or not one wants decimals to be displayed on their display. And then right here are you can switch the number of decimals that one wants to be displayed over here on this switch. Going to the Sharpe, I will turn off the Casio here, unplug it. Excuse me. Alright, Some details on the Sharp. As I said, I have not found anything on the internet about it. This one has an adjustable display right here. I can turn it like that. Here's the paper feeder button. It took me a while to get the paper actually in here, but once I did, I realized that it wasn't as hard as I was making it out to be. You have all your buttons here. Total right here, grand total. This one on the Sharp, you can actually have the option of turning on and off the grand total. In here, we have a bunch of fancy switches. I'm not sure what these two do yet. I will have to look into that. This is the print switch. You can have it print or not print. We can turn grand total mode on and off. This is the item counter. So if I plug, I'm going to plug in the Sharp quick, get it going. Here we are. Excuse me. So now, the on switch is back here. See it? Here we are. As I said, the item counter switch, I can have it count just when I hit the add button, like that. But if I hit the subtract button, it still counts as addition. It doesn't go backwards. It still goes forwards. If you all see what I'm saying. That's the item counter right there. I'm not sure what this is yet. I will still have to look into that. Clear the total. Then I can also count addition and subtraction in their respective directions. Addition being up and subtraction being down. So I could go 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So I hit the plus button twice, so it counted that. Now if I keep hitting that, but then if I hit the minus button, it'll go down. 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, and so on and so forth. Which is pretty cool in my opinion. And finally with these switches, I'm not sure what the K switch is yet. I will have to look into that as well. We have our number keypad, our operations. I can do some fancy stuff up here. There's an average button, something to do with the item counter. I can switch the number of decimals I want displayed here as well, which I'm going to keep at 2. Round, that adjusts the rounding, and if we're doing stuff with decimals. Adding that, the days, I can set something to do with the dates. Yeah. 2 very cool machines, indeed. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to take some paper towels, wipe them down, Windex, water, the whole shebang. So I will get back to you guys once I'm done with that. Alrighty guys, there they are. I wiped both of them down with Windex, well, generic Windex, and then dry them off with a dry paper towel just in case. I believe before I forgot to show you guys the inside, well, the printing mechanism, printing mechanisms in both. So I will do that. First, the Casio, it comes off. I just kind of pop it off like that. And there it is. You know, while I'm at it, that little section looks kind of dirty. So there it is. Here's the ink roll, or the dual ink roll. The paper would go, I would feed it through this little slot right here. It would go down through there, and then it would come up between the roller and the stamp roll right there, up through the paper tearer. I call it the paper tearer slot. And there's that one. And then over to the Sharp. This one just slides off, if I can get it. Alright, well, the inside of that is pretty much the same as the Casio. Just, you know, you have your basic ink roller. It goes, the paper feeds through the slot in the back there. Comes down between the 2 pieces of metal, comes up between the roller and the stamp roller, and that's about it. As I said before, I have to get new ink for these, so I'll have to get to that when I can. Probably make another video demonstrating that once I do get more ink. And I want to show you guys the back. It's pretty straightforward. I'll flip it over, because I didn't do that before. You have all the details. That's that one. And then we have the Casio. Same thing, details. Oops, my bad. Well, I think that just about concludes this video, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.